Hi and welcome to the DripStoppers video tutorial. DripStoppers come in two sizes. The large is ranged from 13mm on the tip up to 42mm on the large end. The regular come as a pair and is ranged from 5mm up to 22mm on the tip. What's really unique about these step rubber bungs, firstly, it's not a silicone rubber, it's a high grade engineered rubber that's sustainable in very harsh environments such as open-ended pipes, tank connectors and any other sharp objects that may be exposed to in the field. When using DripStoppers, it's very important to adopt a push and twist technique. As it does that, the bung becomes smooth, allows the bung to penetrate into the pipe fitting much further and then reverts back to and seals on the steps itself. They are both the same, they all have steps throughout their length. The regular is very flexible, so it will go into the bottom of a radiator and just flex back like this. The regular is generally used for bottoms of radiator tails, whether it's the 3/4 loose nuts with hexagonals or the lugs through the centres, open-ended 22mm pipes on the bottom of boilers, and the large is generally used for inch primary fittings or pipes themselves when carrying out a cylinder. The regular is very useful for when moving a customer's dishwasher or washing machine, so it can plug the hose very effectively without the hose then dropping on the floor and then leaching out all the mucky water inside. With regards to a radiator tail, you simply adopt a push and twist technique and it's a really solid fit, even on the most problematic of radiator tails where you have the lugs running through the centre. And likewise the hexagonal insides as well. Push and twist, very tight fit. The regular is very effective for when taking out a boiler. Put them on the flow and return, push and twist. Now when an old boiler is coming out, the chances are the iron oxide has leached all over the brass seals, so when these isolation valves are then in the fully shut position, it's very likely that you're going to have residual iron oxide coming out of all the internal components of the boiler and passing through the valves. So it's a really good secondary seal for removing boilers, which gives it a very clean transition through the customer's house to prevent the sludge going on the carpets or any other flooring. Typical feed and expansion tank, 15mm tank connector, 22mm, 28, and although a 35mm is not very commonly seen, it's to demonstrate that the large will fit into a 35mm open-ended pipe should a valve be passing and causing a mess. And you can see from the inside of the tank here that they fit on the inside of the tank connectors very, very firmly. So whether you're taking the tank out in its entirety or you're going to bung the open vent and tank connector to prevent breaking the vacuum. The large is also effective for blanking off 1¼ inch, 1.5 waste pipes when doing, say, a bathroom installation and you want to blank off the basin and the bath, which is then connected to a foul-smelling soil pipe. Although the seal from both size step rubber bungs are so good, they are not suitable for a permanent means of blanking off pipe work on pressurized systems. On the rear of the installation instructions, it's highlighted here in clear red description. So very important not to treat these as a stop end on pressurized systems. So with the large DripStoppers, very effective for sealing off the flow and return on an indirect coil. Again, you just adopt, as always, a push and twist technique. And the seal that is made, whether it's in a pipe or the fitting itself, is very, very solid.